I have the great honor and pleasure to present the program of work of the Algerian Presidency of the Peace and Security Council, which has been structured so that the planned meetings cover three main areas. 1. Assessment of threats and challenges to peace and security on the continent. We will attempt to develop a matrix of these threats and the means to address them. 2. Review of crisis situations, including a field mission. 3. Consultating and briefing sessions between the Peace and Security Council and various organs and regional economic communities in Africa. In general, this work program proposes 8 meetings at the level of ambassadors, 1 field mission, and 1 meeting of the Committee of Experts. The first meeting is scheduled for August 1st, 2025, at the level of experts. This committee will examine the terms of references of the Peace and Security Subcommittee on Counterterrorism before submitting them to the ambassadors to review and adopt this important document on August 15th. The operationalization of the Peace and Security Council Subcommittee on Counterterrorism is a decision of the AU Assembly of Heads of State and Government and a recommendation from the AU Champion for Combating Terrorism and Violent Extremism in Africa, namely the President of Algeria, His Excellency Abdelmajid Tebboune. On August 4, the Peace and Security Council will review the situation in Sudan, where the ongoing armed conflict constitutes one of the most serious crises in the continent. On August 6, the Peace and Security Council will conduct an assessment of all AU ad hoc mechanisms tasked with supporting the Peace and Security Council's mandate in preserving, preventing, and promoting peace and security in Africa. A consultation session between the Peace and Security Council and the AGA-APSA platform and the AU Permanent Representative Subcommittee on Human Rights will be convened on August 8. This meeting will serve to revitalize coordination with these platforms and address issues related to governance and human rights on the continent. From August 10 to 12, 2025, the Peace and Security Council will travel to Juba, South Sudan, to review with the South Sudanese authorities the security situation in the country and the implementation of the revitalized peace agreement. The opportunity will also be seized to engage with all stakeholders present in Juba who are responsible for supporting the political process in South Sudan. On Wednesday, August 13th, a public session of the Peace and Security will provide an opportunity for the 55 AU member states to share their views on the theme of education in conflict situations. As our continent faces persistent conflicts that have lasting impact on vulnerable populations such as children, education is becoming a serious challenge. After a one-week break due to the TICAD summit, the Peace and Security Council will resume its works on August 25, with the second consultative meeting between the Peace and Security Council and the SADC region. This will be an opportunity to explore ways and means of promoting peace and security in this region of the continent. The meeting on August 27 will be dedicated to the annual briefing between the Peace and Security Council, AUCTC, AFRIPOL, CISA, and APRM on the early warning system, with the objective of developing a matrix on risks and threats to peace and security in Africa. In the framework of the implementation of the conclusions of the high-level seminar on peace and security